Okay, so you're probably already noticing that this video is quite a bit different from my last one, which was Doom Eternal. I went from playing that for about 40 hours over the course of a week and a half to this. I played House Flipper for 40 hours over the course of about 2.5 days. This quarantine's left me with a lot of spare time to stay up and I guess just learn the ins and outs of this game. And I really, needless to say, I really enjoy it. So there's kind of just one house I really wanted to show off, and this is going to be called in-game the Huckster house. It's Walter White's house at the end of Breaking Bad, basically, and there's all these other references on the house. There's a pizza on the roof and a stuffed animal in the pool, and it says, I think, Hamburberg on the wall, which is obviously supposed to be Heisenberg. So I went through and changed a couple of things, and that's what we're going to be taking a look at right now. Okay, so right away I repaved the driveway, and I also got rid of the ugly yellow paint that the house was covered with, and obviously all the spray paint and trash. I added grass and all these apple trees and other assorted giant trees. The gardening DLC is kind of, honestly, really worth it for just a couple bucks. And added lights out here that make the game lag horribly when they're all turned on. This is the only door that would fit in this spot, so that's what's there right now. And then the backyard also went from just being dirt and rocks and having a pool to, I guess, sort of almost an arboretum. This was originally supposed to be just a quick project. I wanted a pond in the backyard with a bridge going over it, maybe like a little terrace like this. But then that turned into 2 ponds and then a forest, and then all the lights had to be there, because what if you fall in the pond and it's dark? And I don't know, I just kept overthinking this, and it turned into this, and ultimately I'm really happy with it. And all the plant choices, there's so many plants. I do kind of wish all these outside lights had a switch or a timer setting though, but that unfortunately doesn't exist right now. There's also this tool shed I added, which I converted into my office because you'll see the interior later. I wanted to reserve for something else. And there's a hidden area over here as well that I put behind all the trees with a couple of waterfalls, and just I thought it'd be a cool place to sit down. Yeah, I do really enjoy this game, but it does have its share of problems. Optimization kind of being one of them. At night, with any sort of lights on, or actually at any time of the day with any sort of lights on, it does tend to lag really, really bad. And I have a pretty good computer, so I don't think that's on my end. But if you liked stuff like messing around with build mode in The Sims, I think you'd really enjoy this game. Anyways, now as for the interior of the house, this is the master bedroom. I converted the bathroom into a sauna bathroom combo. That may sound a lot easier than it actually was. Trying to fit a sauna and a bathroom in such a cramped space wasn't easy, but I really like the way it turned out. I had to redo and the layout so many times. This is probably the room I spent the most on inside the house. Out here you'll probably see some pictures of me and my lovely wife, who's had to tolerate me talking about this game, and not only that, playing it constantly over the last few days. Moving on into the hallway now, greeted with a lovely picture of one of our dogs. And then first room I'm going to be showing is the bathroom. Not really much to say here, just kind of some paint and hung some pictures, added a shower, sink. Nothing too big here. Among many of this game's kind of fun features, it has a setting where you can import pictures from your computer and add them as a painting to your house. So I have a couple pictures of my car and various stuff you'll see throughout this tour. The next room is going to be the laundry room, and kind of the less said about what's going on in here, the better. I think that's probably enough of that room. So the next room is going to be what was originally supposed to be an office. I just made it into a bedroom. The house is already kind of small as it is, and having only one bedroom didn't make any sense, so I added a couple goofy pictures, a picture or two of me and my wife, computer, TV. That's about it, really. Going into the kitchen, you kind of see my computer struggling along. Keep in mind I have a RTX2070 and like 32 gigs of RAM, so the fact that it chugs at all is, I don't really understand it. You'll see it even more when I turn on the light, and yep, it's worse. So keep those off. Then going into the dining room, not really much else to say about it. There's a couple mirrors, which are also not helping, and a good view of the garden. If you have noticed, I did put up a lot of lights in the house. They're not on right now because, again, it runs super poorly when those are on. Here's a second computer station of 3, I guess, if you're keeping count. Then we got a couple shelves. If you know anything about this game and placing books on shelves, it's a chore. So this took a little while, and I got a little reading area, coat hanger, and then here's the lights. And yeah, it's really bad. It's not even worth it to have them on. And that's pretty much it for the interior of the house. After this, I'm just going to go ahead and give you a quick look of what the garden area looks like from the inside of the master bedroom. And following that, what the garden looks like at night with all the lights on. Granted, I did turn some of the graphic settings down because this would not run. There's no way this would run well at night with all the high settings like I had before. So basically, just that's it. Thank you for watching, and like the video if you liked it. Thanks.